Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. I am Zesty. Nice to meet you. My brother is turning 30 this year, which is a big milestone, so I really wanted to create something special for him. A few days ago, I texted him asking him what his favorite animal was, and he said blue jay. When I see them, I always think everything's gonna be okay, which I think is really cute. So I'm gonna sculpt him a blue jay desk buddy that he can have near his monitor or his workspace. He's like a total workaholic, so I think this will be a really cute gift because it'll be something that he can basically look at all day. Also, I just got an iPad. This is supposed to be the family iPad. I coerced my husband to get it for the family, but really, we all know this iPad is mine. I mean, I already put my Apple ID on it. I got myself a pen. Like, this is my iPad now. So I started putting together like a little mood board with blue jay stuff. I know my drawings look a little funny, but I just got this, okay? This is like my first time, and I thought that this would kind of help me in the creative process, so that way I know really what I'm trying to do here, if that makes sense. So this was like the original idea. Then I added a coffee mug. My brother loves coffee. Now I did add whipped cream to the drawing because I think that it makes the coffee look cuter. However, he is lactose intolerant and would literally never put whipped cream on his coffee. So I may be overthinking this, but I feel like I shouldn't put the whipped cream on the coffee, so we'll see. I've never sculpted a blue jay before, so for the most part I've always used air dry clay to sculpt, but today we're going to be using polymer clay, and I do really like it for more detailed work. I'm going to show you the idea that I have for the mug. So I sculpted this little guy yesterday. His name is Bobo. I am going to hopefully start selling my art pieces soon. I'm showing you this guy because this is my idea with the coffee mug. I think one of the best things you can do before you start sculpting is to just really clean your area and try to get it as dust free as possible. I'm gonna do my hands. I'm just gonna do my sweater. Today I'm gonna be sculpting on this glass picture frame. I picked this up at the dollar store. I don't know if you can see this, but this does have some sparkles, and I'm not a fan of the sparkles for this particular piece, so I think we're gonna have to mix some blues together to get like the right blue for the blue jay. So one of the things that's important when working with polymer clay is conditioning it before you start sculpting, and basically that just means working it a little bit and getting it ready. I've seen people use like a pasta machine for this. Polymer clay is so cool. I don't know, it reminds me of Play-Doh, but just way more fun. So I'm pretty happy with this blue. This is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now with a little bit of white added to it. Okay, so I'm gonna sculpt the head, but I think that works. So this is what I have so far. This area is supposed to be blue, and then this is like the white underneath. It is now nighttime. I have my light on in the background because the sunlight is gone. The baby is sleeping, thankfully. I am showered and I put my PJs on, and I even put on my Blue Jays sweater for a little inspiration so I can finish sculpting this Blue Jay. It's looking like a children's craft at this point. Looking back, I should have probably baked the body, the white body first before sculpting the blue over layer or top layer, but here we are. So we're just going to work with it. I'm going to just manipulate the blue as much as I can with this little tool, working back and forth until it's like nice and smooth. This is looking a little wonky, so that's okay. We can just kind of straighten that. You know what? I think he's going to be really cute. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the way that the blue outer layer turned out so far. I'm gonna just clean this little guy up a little bit with some rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip. And before I continue to sculpt more onto him, I'm actually gonna bake this so that this can hold its shape. And that way I'm not going to be too worried when I'm trying to sculpt on top. It'll stay like this, and I can continue to add more detail like the beak and the eyes and the coffee cup and all that. There's definitely some little fluffs that I want to get off, so I'm going to be using some alcohol spray, and I just like to put this on a Q-tip and then I just kind of smooth out the area. As you're removing some of the fluff, you're also kind of smoothing out the clay, so it's going to have like a nicer smooth finish. Okay, I'm back. It is the next day and we're gonna move on to, I think, the wings. Do we do the wings first? I don't have any liquid Sculpy, which I wanted to use for the coffee inside the mug, so I might run to the store. Baby's currently sleeping right now and we have like maybe 30 minutes to sculpt, so let's get to it. Okay, it is nighttime again. I did run to the store, to Michael's, to get some liquid Sculpy, which is basically liquid polymer clay, and I think this is going to be really helpful in making the coffee look a little bit more realistic. I figured I would also use this to attach some of the little clay pieces that aren't baked. Also, focus, 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 focus. Why aren't you focusing? There we go. My husband suggested adding a bow tie, and I feel like it's a good idea, but I also feel like it might be too much with the coffee. Added it to my little sketch here. I don't know how I feel about it. I think we'll add the coffee first, and then we'll see if he needs a bow tie. Could be really cute, or it could be like just too much. So we'll see. I've never done this before. I'm really scared this is gonna be really hard. But I'm just gonna put the coffee inside. Okay, we're trying a different technique. I've made the mug a little bit bigger this time. And I'm gonna use the back of this pen to kind of make or form the cup. All right, there we go. We did it. That was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Back you go. Okay, so I've added the coffee cup and I've just propped it up with some tin foil. Hello friends. It is now day 3 of completing Mr. J. I have named him. His name is Mr. J. Now that I've added the coffee, like I just don't think he needs a bow tie. I really don't. He doesn't need a bow tie to be elegant. His essence is elegance. I have no idea what I'm saying right now. Anyways, I made the mug kind of like marble and I think it looks really cute. I'm not too sure how I feel about the coffee. I feel like I probably could have used a little bit more of a liquid Sculpey to make it more translucent, but you know what? It's fine. He's drinking a very bold black coffee. He's almost complete. And this is a multi-surface premium oil-based paint pen. And I'm gonna add the detail around his eyes. And once that's done, we're gonna glaze him up with some resin and he's done. Of course, I've never used this before. It says to shake, push, and rate. This doesn't seem like a fine... Is this working? Hello? Oh, there's the ink coming through. Okay, it's coming. Okay. Okay, I already f***ed this up. It's not perfect and I'm really upset about it, so I'm gonna try to fix it. So before I glaze him, I'm gonna use just some tape to get rid of any little dust particles that have been left. this is the resin that I've been using when glazing my polymer clay pieces. You do have to cure it under a nail lamp, but it's really quick, so I like that. This is just alcohol, and I'm gonna use that to keep my brush clean. I think we're gonna glaze him in sections because that just might be easier. Okay, he is all glazed up. I love him.